God is good, and with each day that passes brings us a day closer to the launch of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. This is the Napalm channel, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing, especially if you're interested in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen content on our march to launch. Today, guys, I want to do a beginner's guide, as promised in my last video, that basically just kind of walks you through your beginning steps into Reign of Darkness. And Reign of Darkness is a great throwback old school MMORPG that I just did a video for earlier this morning that you can check out here on my channel. But basically, this is the game that I'm beginning to personally call Mini Pantheon. The baby Pantheon. A great game to play in the meantime while you wait for Pantheon. It's made the same engine. It's got the good classic gameplay. But check out my video if you want more information. Let's get started on how to begin your adventure in this wonderful new world. Alright, so first up, you want to make sure that you set up however you want your resolution, some very basic options. Once you get in the game here, you're going to pick an empty slot here, and you're going to go ahead and create a character. Don't expect too much, guys. Mainly what you're going to be doing here, if you look up here, you're going to see there's a human option. There are options for other races, but they're not there yet. You got your male and your female, and that's pretty much all we have to deal with right now in this current version of the game. You're going to pick your name, whatever you want to be. No customization really here, guys. Just make your name whatever you want it to be. And then, you do have an option between factions. You can go good or bad. Chaotic good, chaotic evil. That's all we got. Alright, so there's two factions in the game. Pick that. Bam, your character is made. Let's sign in and begin the adventure. Alright, now as soon as you sign in, it's going to show some keyboard shortcuts, all the things, how to move around, how the hotkeys work, all that kind of thing. You will notice the F keys are for mounts and potions, stuff like that. But anyway, you can pause the screen here if you'd like to check that out in more detail. Alright, now immediately hit escape, guys, because your master volume starts out all the way at the bottom right now. So make sure you turn your master volume up. You probably noticed at this point that you probably didn't have any audio, so that's why. For some reason the game starts with no volume. It's turned all the way down. So fix that immediately. Now right here where you start out at, actually you're going to find this treasure, which is your copper. It's shared across your entire account. So this is stuff, obviously I just made this character, so that's for my main character right there. So that's pretty convenient. Now if you look across the way here, you'll see a giant exclamation point. All quests don't have those, but you need to grab this quest, guys. It's super important, kind of get you started on your journey. Read it if you like, but basically you're going to want to get that scroll to continue on the story for something you really need in the game. So accept that quest. And basically this quest is all about opening up your Necronomicon. You can see an icon right here, or you can press N. Now when you open that up, it has all your classes right here. And real quick, just so you can pause when you want to, I'm going to breeze through all of these, going through each ability for each class, starting with the Archer, which I'm doing right now. But I'm going to speed this part up so that you can pause it where you need to if you want to check out specific abilities for each class, and then we'll go from there. Now it's time to use those points. You can see down at the bottom that we have 10 points, and so we're going to pick our class that we want to play as. In this case, I'm going to definitely pick the Paladin. And I'm going to start picking what I want. Now you have to spend 10 of these points in order to unlock the next tier as it moves its way down. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock all these abilities here. And I'm going to just randomly get it to 10. And that way it unlocks the next pathway. That way you can see what I'm talking about here. There you see it unlocked the second tier there. And that's how it works all the way down. You have to spend 10 in each line to move down the lane. And then we're gonna hit done, and we have learned our abilities. Now, next thing we need to do is we need to move them to our hotbar. You can also, by the way, guys, you can reset, but if you look there, it does charge you, and the higher level you are, the more it charges you. So if you do make a mistake, you want to redo it or respec, you can. Now I'm going to add all what I need to my hotbars. Obviously, some of these are passives. I'm an idiot. And anyway, we're going to get our hotbar all filled out with all the abilities we have for now so we can begin killing crap. Now, the next quest he wants you to do is to use those abilities. So you're going to run over here and you're going to actually just use some of the abilities. I want to show you real quick that when you attack things from afar, as you can see, it did the archer attack. So you can shoot arrows while you're far away, and we get closer, automatically switches over to melee. So let's use our abilities a few times. I think it makes you do it 3 or 5 times. So do that a few times, and let's run back and let's finish up this quest. Alright, with the quest completed, we're going to go ahead and get our reward, which is that scroll. We do need that for something later in the game, something very important. So you gotta do that quest, guys. Make sure you knock that out first, alright? Now talk to him again, because he does have another quest you might want to go ahead and get, because this freaking sword right here is freaking epic. I'm going to show you how big of a difference it is. See the stats here? Look at the sword that you start with. That is a huge upgrade. Now it takes a while to finish this quest, actually, to get those the pigs to drop the shanks that you need. It actually takes quite a while, but it's worth it. And one more thing, guys, I forgot to tell you about is make sure you set up your attributes, okay? So go through these, and there's a tooltip for each one, and I'm just picking some random crap, but make sure you spend your points into your attributes to make sure your character isn't gimpy from the very get-go, okay? And obviously, the stats I just picked are partially retarded. But anyway, moving on. Now, let me show you a couple NPCs around the town so you know who to talk to get different things. And there's some important information I want to share with you here. So this guy right here with the wolf in front of the stable, if you hit trade, everybody pretty much in game can trade, by the way. But if you see here, these are where you're going to get your mounts, okay? They're kind of expensive, but gold's it's not too hard to get. You know, it's a grindy game, so, you know, what do you expect? But also, notice right here we can repair our gear. It's something very important. Your gear, all of it does wear and break. Dying makes it break faster, all that kind of thing. Now, over here is 2 important quests, all right? One of these to get the Venom Sacs, that's an early quest. It's repeatable. It's a great way to get experience at the beginning of the game, and Scorpions are right outside the gates, as you'll see soon. There's another quest in here too. It takes a little longer, but go ahead and accept it so you can know what you're looking for. Now, see this giant tower that I'm heading towards? This is going to be important later on, because this is where you can use points acquired from beating bosses in dungeons to unlock awesome rewards. So this person right here, for example, if you go to trade, you'll see that he has gear, and this is really high quality, pretty freaking good gear. I mean, I'm sure there's gear that drops better, but that's some high level stuff right there. And you cannot buy that with gold, by the way. It's only with the points acquired from beating the bosses. Now this lady over here, if you go to trade with her, you'll see that she has mounts. Some of these specific only to this. Some of them flying mounts. And anyway, this is also only using those points you acquire from bosses. Now if we head upstairs, there's another person right here I wanted to show you. And if you trade with her, you'll notice backpacks, bags, you know, to make your inventory, your carrying space larger, and some other items worth note. Alright guys, now it's time to head out of the city. So we're back here where we started, and we're going to follow this pathway right here. It's going to lead us out of the castle. I see a lot of new people getting lost. They can't figure out how to get out of here. You just follow this path right here. It's going to take you right outside of this little township, and we're going to go out into the world. Now you'll notice immediately there's a dome, an electric looking dome that kind of protects the low level area. Of course, by low level, I kind of mean anything around, I guess, level 25 and below, I guess would be fair to say. But outside of this is an even larger world. It's not the entire game, although this space is very large. Now that you're out here in the world, see that little blue thing I just clicked right there? That shows all the players in your vicinity, people nearby. And you can click their names, and you'll see it pop up here on the right of your name. And see that little P? You click that and it'll invite them to a party. So you can click anybody, and that's a quick way to invite people to a party that are near you. Alright, now, see this cliff here with the tower on top? You definitely, before you head out here, because we got scorpions down here and stuff like that. There's one right there, just want to kind of show you. Low-level stuff to kill. That's kind of stuff you'll be farming, etc. Real quick, let's get into a little combat, actually. But I recommend before you kill the scorpion, you go up on top of the hill. But anyway, we're going to kill something real quick. I'm hoping to get a drop so I can show you what it looks like. But anyway, as you can see, the combat's a little slower than your typical game, and it's a good thing. It's more strategic. Now, when you get boss fights and stuff like that, it gets intense. So don't let these, you know, it's weaning you into the combat. And as you get more abilities and more strategy to play around with, the game's going to get better. Trust me, it gets pretty intense pretty early. Okay, he didn't drop anything, but it would have been right here. It would have been very sparkly looking. That would have meant he dropped something. Most of the time, there are no drops. Nothing. But anyway, guys, before you kill scorpions, head up here because there's a quest dealing with the scorpions. Those very same ones you're going to be killing. So head up these stairs up here, and there's going to be a guy up here that we're going to get a quest for, and I think you got to kill like 30 of them. So you're going to kill a lot more than that. But go ahead and get this because that's going to make your quest a lot easier, make your life easier. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. Go ahead and grab the other one too. Once again, you see a quest, in my opinion, you should grab it because then you know what to look for. You don't accidentally sell something that you needed, etc. You want to get that good XP. And a lot of these quests are repeatable. Alright, now if you press M, guys, that opens up a map. It does not show the entire region. It's just like a zoomed out mini map. So I like that. There's not like a big giant map, so you can get lost. So be careful. You know, go out here and explore. Keep in mind of where the castle is so you can get back to it and be aware of your surroundings. Alright, this thing has gotten on me, so I'm going to go ahead and kill it. But guys, that's pretty much that's a great beginner's guide. I think I've pretty much touched on everything you need to know, how to create parties, how to manage your stats and your making your character, all that kind of thing, guys. And as you're doing these quests, you'll see pop-ups that show like 1 out of 30 the scorpions are killed, etc. So guys, just get out there, quest, look around. If you see something out of the way, a little hut in the middle of the woods, go up to it. There's something going on there, guys. That's a cool thing about this game. It's all about exploring, learning, and these NPCs, by doing quests, sometimes they teach you something else or teach you what something does that you already have or you're about to get, and it just goes on and on, guys. But get out there, kill some scorpions, level up, and let's get to that dungeon. At about, honestly, you can go if you get honestly about level 15 as long as you have other people with you, but level 20 is a great idea for the first dungeon. And I'll do another video where we'll walk through that dungeon very soon, guys, and it's a lot of fun, man. The two bosses in the very first dungeon are almost better than most raid fights in a typical MMORPG we play these days. I hope you guys enjoy Reign of Darkness. I sure am. I think it's great. And if you guys like these type of videos, I'll continue doing them, talking more about Reign of Darkness and my adventures in the game and sharing them with you guys. Hope to see you in game soon, guys. And until next time, God bless and happy gaming. Listen to what I say. I've been making videos all day. My friends all say it's a video buffet, you can even hit replay. But please just subscribe. I can't even describe being part of my tribe. I'll even offer you a prize, but just please just subscribe and hit the bell notification too.